Welcome to the final night of the Catch Fitness 20-Week Challenge Awards. Tonight we announce the winners and the finalists of our final categories, the teams, the overall entrant, rock stars, and the personal trainers category. And we add some cash prizes. First up to the team category. This is another optional category for entrants who are brave enough to join forces with up to 6 other entrants and to have a shot at 3 mini team challenges. Each team member takes on a role like photographer, journalist, health and safety, or communication officer, and together they get about organising themselves to do walks, rides, swims, build igloos, chop wood, do random cat acts of kindness, and generally spread the love of fitness, all of which they earn points for. We set the team challenges up so the entrants have some fun, but also to give them the chance to meet other entrants in an environment that we like to think offers a place for each person to shine, regardless of their fitness levels. The biggest hurdle for the teams, without doubt, is agreeing on a date they can all do it on, and that's one of the biggest reasons we do it. To see who's up for some organisational hurdle jumping, and to do all of that without falling back on their PT for any help. To our first team, who didn't actually make finalist, but they did do such an awesome effort that we have given all the members VIP status, which means they have free entries to the challenge for the rest of our challenge life. So who are they and how did they earn their VIP status? Meet the Leech Family: Matt, Rachel, Olivia and Joss, also known as the Very Cheeky Monkeys. Unable to officially take on the team challenges, they unofficially took them on as a family. As Rachel explained, Olivia was the recon officer and she chose the path we followed for our first team challenge, the survival walk. Matt was in charge of communication and rules. Joss put herself in charge of transport, choosing an old pushchair. Both Matt and Olivia took care of the health and safety, checking we had everything we needed. And I took photos, wrote the report and did the Facebook stuff. And Olivia added up the scores. And we got 100 out of 100, of course. And here's a picture of Olivia choosing our matching hats, which earned us 10 of those points. We packed our pushchair with raincoat, gloves and beanies, a piece of fruit and 2 litres of water each. And we also had the required first aid kit and survival blanket. Finally, here's our team move. We should add that Matt and Rachel also achieved a lot on an individual basis as entrants, with Rachel also making finalists as a workplace angel. Now to our official team finalists, and first up we have Team Shredders with their photographic evidence of their survival pack that they took on their first walk, complete with high-vis vests, 2 litres of water each and their first aid kit. For our second challenge, we asked teams to embark upon an activity that none of its members had done in the last 12 months. Team Shredders chose to do Bollywood fitness and used the occasion to bring together a whole heap of clothes and blankets to give to a good cause as part of their act of kindness. And for added points, here is the official team move from Team Shredders. Next up, the Incredible Incredibles, seen here on their survival walk, and who chose going potty as their new activity and kayaking on the Avon for their final challenge. Their challenge get-togethers were complete with many acts of kindness and of course an official move. Congratulations to the Wacky Wanderers, who also made finalists. They hiked up the hills for their survival walk and went to an aqua gymnastic class as their new activity. They also donated lots of goodies to the North Canterbury Cat Care as one of their random acts of kindness. And of course, here's their team move. Also in finalist place is the Bootybusters, who came with their own mascot. They went out cycling and they did clay shooting as their new activity. As one of their acts of kindness, they did a whole lot of baking for Ronald McDonald House, inclusive of gluten-free and vegan options. They also baked a cake for their personal trainer Lisa and threw down a challenge to all the other teams, a dance-off challenge. And in first place, congratulations to Wear Wallies. One of their new activities was taking up the Firefighters Challenge. They also took up the dance challenge that the Bootybusters laid down and went to a great extent to put together what turned out to be a fairly mammoth fundraising Zumba event at their gym as one of their acts of kindness and raising heaps of money for a local good cause. A lot of businesses in their community got behind it, as well as their gym, and even Dr. Libby threw in prizes. They also uploaded a video after each challenge, and here is one that we thought we'd share with you. Although the resolution is very low, we think you'll still get the picture. We actually didn't expect anyone to take up our igloo building challenge, but the Wallies did, and they did it straight after their big fundraising event. The first challenge for them of this part of the adventure was to actually find snow, but thankfully after driving up the Nevis Road, which is New Zealand's highest public road, where they had a backdrop of Mount Cook, they actually found snow. Well, it sounds like they actually found ice, but everyone chipped in, husbands with lots of ideas, kids with lots of ice-destroying moves, and it all took shape. The ladies said, "Our igloo was average at best, but it was so much fun, and getting up the mountain was so good for everyone's soul, and a great way to top off an exhilarating day." Special mention should be made on how well this team took on the organisational hurdle, pulling people together and not letting the challenges involved with that aspect defeat them. They did indeed go to great lengths to get everyone across the finish line of the challenge, so the team could in fact be considered for this category. And each person in the team stepped up to helping that happen. And that's why we love the team challenge. All in all, the teams this year did a stellar effort, and we thank them for going the extra mile to be part of them. And now to our final overall entrant award, presented to one entrant who gives the challenge 100%. And even if they don't win or make finalist in their categories, they demonstrate to us that they have embraced our 20-week challenge core values, our philosophies, and our overriding give it a go attitude. This year, the winner of the overall entrant award receives $1,000 in cash. Now, if you've been watching the awards, all of our finalists are going to look familiar, so we're not going to be rereading out their stories or other accolades. In summary though, they all did indeed do very well, and without doubt, they embrace so much of what is the 20-week challenge. Congratulations, Stephanie. Stephanie actually completed the 20-week challenge in its inaugural first 2 years of 2007 and 2008. She came back last year and did a stellar job in her categories of abdominal and adventure, but she didn't win gold. This year she kicked off by doing the Early Starters Challenge, of which she was a finalist, and she started the official challenge by doing a fabulous vision board and an array of fitness tests with 2 different personal trainers. She set up a Facebook page with Mrs. Cat and Tabby Tabster as part of the Pets and Peeps category, and all 3 of them began posting weekly updates with how they were getting along. Stephanie got involved in everything we had on offer, everything. She hula hooped amongst the daffodils in the middle of Bailey Ave. She wrote a story of courage and did the 4 solo challenges. Stephanie also put her hand up and out to be part of our anonymous gift giving initiative. She regularly cheered other entrants on from the sidelines and shared recipes on the Healthy Sharorama recipe page that we encourage all entrants to be part of. She went on to set up her own blog with recipes for people with food intolerances, and not that she actually has one herself. She just ended up cooking for a lot of people that do. Stephanie also won what I would regard as one of our very hardest categories, the maintenance category. She was also a finalist in the flexibility category, and her and her 2 cats came second place in the Pets and Peeps category. We were particularly impressed with Stephanie's uptake of the 1x1 challenge, and this was the challenge we threw out after the 4x4, where people got to try 4 new foods and 4 new activities in 1 month. And we suggested to entrants then to keep that up by doing 1 new adventure and 1 new food a month for the rest of the challenge, and Stephanie did. It's a little thing, but a big thing. For those of you that read the Winner's Guide chapters, you'll know what we're talking about when we praise up that whole go 1 extra idea. Do 1 more push-up than what you're asked to do. Run that extra kilometre when you finished your 5K. And to us, that 1x1 signified that go 1 extra attitude. Jump over the reasons why not to go the extra mile and step into the person you'll feel awesomely proud of in both action and attitude. As an added bonus, Stephanie flavoured everything she did with lots of gratitude, laughs and appreciation. And indeed, virtually every picture we saw of her, she was smiling or laughing. Stephanie also saw her PT 3 times a month. She visited a nutritionist and a massage therapist. And this year, for the first time, she added in weekly yoga classes as well. She says it all has come together to help her stay fit and injury-free. In her final words, Stephanie told us that she has taken advice from the sun. Keep it light, rise to the occasion, look on the bright side, set your sights high, renew your energy, keep a sunny disposition, and be brilliant. Each year, a dozen or so personal trainers take up the 20-week challenge themselves, but they do only compete against the other PTs. The winner this year entered strength and upper body and having excelled in the cardiovascular category last year. True to form, she excelled in the ones she entered this year. Our winner is 55 years young Lisa Press, who, having been at the podium each of her 5 years as an entrant on the challenge, this year takes to the podium in the personal trainer category in her first year as a trainer. Congratulations, Lisa Press. And now to our Personal Trainer of the Series award. To clarify, this award is an accolade of awesomeness. It's not an award to say that this is the best personal trainer for you as such. Our philosophy is that the best personal trainer for you is the one you have, the one you rave to us about in your report, and the one that works with you one-to-one on your goals and meets your needs when it comes to your location, your price, your motivation. From our end, we get to watch what ends up being about 60 trainers this year across the start line. Not all of them made it across the finish line, but one lady who did embraced and ran with all the opportunities we threw out there to ensure her clients had a very successful journey. She had 16 clients cross the finish line and they had an outstanding level of success this 20-week challenge. Her name is Lisa Cooper. This is Lisa's second year as a personal trainer on the challenge, and indeed she is still regarded as a rookie in the industry, having been in it for only 2 years or so. Many years ago she was actually an entrant on the 20-week challenge. Her client Kirsty said of Lisa, "Lisa is kind, caring, understanding, knowledgeable motivator, experienced, who pushes you to the limit. Definitely all the great attributes that come to mind. Lisa is amazing." And now for our rock stars. These people may not have finished a winner or finalist, but we think they deserve a special mention for crossing the finish line, for doing so well, and all of them get a free entry into next year's challenge for their efforts. And these are some of our VIPs, and these people have free entries for life of the 20-week challenge. Some of them we've named before, and there's some new additions to the list. Congratulations to our VIPs. If you'd like to tell the world about your awesome achievements and inspire others, feel free to head to our 20-week challenge Facebook page and grab yourself a medal and spread it around your own social media world. Now, time for the cash draws, and for this I called in Carol Hides. For anyone that's been to our live awards in the last 5 years, you'll have seen Carol helping me out on the night. Together we made the following live draws using a random winner picker program. And we did yell out the names and cheer people on, but as it turns out, I had the audio on mute. And by the time I realised, it was too late. On the upside, we did film the screen as we made the draws, so I've speeded that screen capture up and popped it in here, should you ever wish to slow it down and see how it actually rolled second by second. First up, we chose 4 winners from 36 winners, and to clarify, the winning team came in as 1 entry, as did the winning couples, best buddies and pets and people. If we separated everyone up into individuals and included Thor the dog, it would make for an awesome 48 individual winners this series. In order of being drawn out, the winners were Rebecca Ryan Howard, the winner of our $500 cash prize, followed by Kate Kemp, receiving $400, Rachel Bunting, receiving $300, and Finlay Adams, receiving $200. From the 163 finalists, we then chose 2 winners of the $150. Like with the winners, if people were a finalist multiple times, they received multiple chances. The winners were also still included on this list, but only to the extent that they were named finalists. And the winners were Carolyn McLeod and Brogan Ramsey. Finally, everyone who crossed the finish line and put in a report were in the draw to win $100 cash. And the 2 winners of that were Christine Bailey and Lindley Fowley. So there you go, a few of you have a few more dollars to put towards your next pair of running shoes. Wowzers, 20 weeks on, 112 questions on your final report and 8 nights of awards. Flip, it's been big stuff, but then what all of you did is huge stuff. And I so hope we've managed to pay your journey the respect it has earned. And that by going online this year with the awards and being able to share each other's 20-week journeys just a little bit more has helped you to feel more inspired and connected to the other entrants and to those facing similar goals and challenges. We've made a huge transformation this year, and while it does need some smoothing out, we're excited to say it is part of a step that will now allow us to better make the most of the latest research and technology when it comes to helping people with their individualised needs on the exercise and the nutritional front. In the meantime, we thank you for another awesome series, and we wish you all the very best with making the rest of your life the best of your life.